AraleDBS here. I have a new deck perform for you guys today. It's going to be on a mono yellow Frieza deck. I'm still tinkering around with the leader. I think the deck's fine how it plays. It being yellow, it is a little slow. I was thinking about putting some blue in here to make it ramp faster, but I think that would just make the deck slower, honestly. Well, not slower, but not as great as great synergy as it has like blue green or blue red or something like that. So my leader is Frieza, his regular form. So his skill is at the end of your turn, choose one of your battle cards and put it back to active mode. So that's really nice. So you can swing and then protect the card by putting it in active, so it can't be attacked, which is super nice. And awaken, like every other awaken, you draw 2 cards. Then we have Frieza, the Galactic Emperor. So it does the same thing as the other side, except it puts up 2 battle cards to active mode, and at the end of your turn. And when Frieza attacks, you draw a card. I'm thinking about testing out the other one where you send one of your Frieza armies card to the drop to untap an energy, and then his awakened form is you untap 2 energies. So that's my leader. Let's get onto the deck. So this being a Frieza deck, we're gonna go with all the Friezas first. So we have 4 Avenging Frieza. So skill, when it's placed onto the field, nice 1-drop. Look at the top 3 cards for a Frieza's army if that's 2 or less, and add it to your hand. So you can add itself as well. Next we have 4 Destructive Occupation Frieza. So this is a very nice card. You never want to pay 3 for it because its skill is when you combo with it, you play into the field. The field does rest. So you pay 1 plus 10 shield, protect it, and call it. So it's really nice if you get this first turn. Just stock up an energy. When they attack you, just guard it, and then you have a good 15k attacker, which means like early game, you can attack for 15, and then your end turn, you're just gonna restand it again and protect it, and you're just gonna swing, protect. It's really nice. I had a lot of good results yesterday. It's just really nice. And the reason why I made this deck is this card right here, the 6-drop, full power Frieza. So this is a very great card. You probably won't be able to see because of the shine. Hopefully there is not much of a glare. So it's a 6-drop, which is pretty hefty. So 2 yellow to anything. 4 of anything else. So it's a blocker, and it's a very good blocker. It's another reason that I said I made it because of this card. So after you use its block ability, it goes back to active mode. So basically, let's say they have like small fries, you can block. If they don't want to hit over 25, which is it's also a big beater, a 25 beater, after the block, you put it back to active, and you can just do it again. Just keep blocking, and it's a 25k wall, so it's pretty annoying to get rid of already. And another nice thing about it is that it has triple strike. And again, like I said, you don't have to worry about like leaving it in defend mode because you can attack with it and then just put it back to active with the Frieza leader, which is super nice. It just protects your field. Next we have 2 Mecha Friezas. I like 2 because I am running a few big cards, if you've noticed. Like the Frieza the 3. Like you never want to pay 3 for that unless you really have to, but you shouldn't have to do if it's in your hand. Because you can pay 1 and play like that. So playing 2 Mecha Friezas. I may bump up the farm, not too sure yet. I might need to take out 2 of these because this card is technically better. So it's an amazing card. It's an insane 4-drop. It's 15k. When it has dual attack, which means after it attacks, it stands up again. Pretty sure when it attacks anything. Yeah, when this card attacks, it stands itself up after the battle. So when it's placed, you can discard a card, choose 2 of your opponent's rest battle cards, and KO them, which is super nice. Basically, you pitch 1 to kill 2 if they have rest cards. The other thing too is that you do not need to pitch a card to get the double strike that it gets off of that card. It's in the official ruling on the official Dragon Ball Super site for the trading card game, so which is super nice. So you can just play, don't have anything, you don't have to drop a card to get a double strike. So that's super nice. And next we have 2 7-drop Golden Frieza the Resurrect the Terror, or just Resurrect the Terror. So it has Evolve, which is super nice for 5. It has triple strike as well, so just these 2 have triple strike. It is a 7-drop, but the only downside about it is that like some evolve cards, you only get the effect if you evolve. So when he comes into play, it kills everything that's in rest mode, including your cards, except itself. So let's say your opponent plays Crusher Ball, puts it in the rest, he won't die himself. And then after that, he switches all active cards on field, including yours as well, except for him, into rest mode. So super nice. He's a 30k body, triple strike, and he could potentially be a board wipe. Basically, when the opponent when the opponent has a lot of little small fries that are attacking, you can evolve into this, and basically just wipe out the field. So those are the Friezas of the deck. A good amount of Frieza. You can evolve from any one of them, which is super nice. But this card is basically your early on MVP. It's like it was so good to me yesterday. So next, you can't have Frieza without his dad. 4 King Cold. So 4 King Cold because it's a 4-drop. If you notice, it's 4 yellow, which means you cannot be anything else. There's a reason why it's only mono yellow. So his skill is really nice. It's a permanent, and its skill also stacks. Basically anything that is of Frieza's clan trait, and their cost is 5 or more, it gets reduced by 2. So basically, if I have this, it's reduced by 2. But this doesn't like I can reduce it basically to 2 basically, or 3. The only thing is that you don't really care about this one because its cost for his evolve does not go lower. So basically, by turn 5, if you get King Cold out, you can get this out. Because you're gonna pay 4. Next turn, this is going to cost 4 instead of 6. So it's super nice, a really fat blocker. Like I said, super nice. King Cold's really nice, a 4k, 20k body with a great effect. So Frieza clan, not Frieza army, which sucks. Well, it doesn't suck because I think it would be a lot more broken if it did, because the ink work was like cooler, ink work was chilled. I still want to work on a chill deck. It looks like fun. Tokens, the never made a token deck. Next we have the generic. I don't know if there is a term name for these yet, but they're staples. When you 4 life or less, when you combos it, you get this card gets 10,000 power, 10,000 combo power, and you draw a card. So it's super nice, generic. Everything in here is Frieza's army except for King Cold. He just Frieza's clan because he's a daddy-o. We have 4 sorbet. 3 sorbet. This card is really nice. It is a blocker. There are a few blockers in this deck, which is super nice. So you just protect yourself even more. So skill, it's a blocker as well. And once per turn, once per battle, active battle, once per turn. When you combo, you can discard a card and look at the top 2 cards and put them onto your combo area if they're Frieza's army. The only time it won't go off basically is if it's King Cold, I believe. King Cold's the only Frieza's army. This is everything else is Frieza's army. So super nice. It's once per turn, so if you have 3 of them, you can do all of them by pitching 1 card each for them. And you do not need to pay the cost if like let's say I dump this and you get the plus 10k, you do not need to pay the 1 unless the card says you have to. We're running 3 Koi because it's a 2-drop, it's a blocker. It's just really nice. It's searchable off the Avenging Frieza. Like I said, there are a lot of small fries, so Avenging Frieza can't search out a majority of all of them. So it's a blocker 12k. It's just super nice. This is my little tech card. I personally like it a lot. The only downside I don't like that it's a 4-drop. It's not searchable, but it's a stun card, so it has double strike, which is also really nice. And my apologies, I don't think I mentioned this also has triple strike. So skill, when it's played, you can choose up to 2 of your opponent's rest battle cards, and those cards do not go into active mode at the beginning of your opponent's next turn. So basically, you can stall out with this card. Let's say they have a Vegito, that's the 25k drop. The one that gets like an infinite bajillion power. You can play this and just stun it for a turn, which is super good because he can't switch to active mode, so that really slows him down a lot and it protects you. And that's basically all that. He's on placement, but he has double strike, which is nice. He's 16k. And it's like if these don't work out, I'll most likely just switch them out. I'll switch out these for Mega Friezas. But so far, it's been working out. 3 birders. 2 birders. My apologies. I'll take Wudo. You want to call this out as Frieza's Call. At the end of your turn, you switch this card to active mode, so it's super nice. So potentially, if you're awakened, you can attack us 2 more, and they're all and stand 3 cards, 1 because of his effect. So super nice. 1 Gulo, if I like it, but he's not a dagger. He's only good for early on, so I don't really want to like call him in and rest like small fries. He only rests 2 or lowers, I believe. Yes, 2 or lowers with an energy cost. And he's also a blocker. He goes off if you have a Captain Ginyu or a Frieza's army, and which our leader is always Frieza's army. 1 vanilla, sweetie, just a 15k 2-drop. And so those are all the battle cards. Now we're going on to the event cards. So we have 4 Frieza's Call. So this card is basically your turn 1 play or turn 2 play if you don't have the Diabolical Frieza, whatever his name is. It's a really long Destructive Occupation Frieza. If you don't have this card basically gets out any 1 or 2 Frieza card. Frieza's army card from your deck and plays it as rest on the field. So basically your prime tires would be either this or this majority of the time, or even a Koi early on. This may be later, not right now, because he stand himself. So you can basically call this out at the end of your turn. Stand up with Frieza's effect, and then it's protected and its block if it's active. So that card's really good. A 4 of. That's just too good. Basically the best card in the deck. Cold Bloodlust. I was playing against Vegito yesterday, and I was able to keep up really good because of this. He would bring out the Vegito, and I'd be like, nope. And he would like flip me off because he was like, I guess, because it is a stupid 1-drop. I really wish you can play this in Cooler, because I also lose play Cooler like you saw in my deck profile. I prefer Cooler more than this deck. But it's restricted because your leader has to be Frieza's army. So specifically for Frieza himself, but it's basically the best counter in the game. It slows down your opponent, makes their card vanillas, and it's just super nice and insane. Next we have, I disorganized everything. We have 2 Battering Laser. Just to counter, you pitch a yellow card and negate a counter. So basically, like, you're attacking for like a big number. They try to negate with like Wiz or something. You pick 1, you negate the effect of the counter, and then you basically go on with the combo phase. Next we have 2 Darkness Eye Beam. This card is it's mediocre, but if you get it off with the Golden Frieza, you could potentially wipe their whole board. So you pay 2, and you rest all of your opponent's battle cards. And next to the last 2 cards, we have 1 Crusher Ball. It came in clutch really good yesterday. Like I said, I was playing against Vegito. Since I didn't have Lotus on my hand, I would just rest their 25k drop Vegito. So like I would let them swing with the 5k. I took it. They would ride on top of the Vegito. If it got played, pay 1, push it to rest, and it was just like, I guess, just can't do anything. And then next turn, I just proceeded to go into Mega Frieza and kill both of them. So super nice. It really helped out a lot. And then 1 Death Razor. You pay 2 to kill 1 of your opponent's rested battle cards. So that's the whole deck. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I haven't really seen a lot of deck profiles, so I made it on my own. I just looked at all the cards. There's only that many cards in the set right now for the game. And the deck's actually really fun. It's actually pretty nice. The 1-drops and all the blockers keep it super defensive, super protective. Like if they don't kill your blockers, Frieza is just gonna reset them next turn. So like I said, you can attack with them, then stand them up. It's just super nice. I'm going to make Vegito. The idea looks like a lot of fun. I personally love Vegito. I like him a lot more than Gogeta because Vegito's my canon. These are Vegito's names like cooler too. I am also finishing up Brawly. I still need a few more cards. It's gonna be a blue-green Brawly. Obviously Vegito's gonna be red, blue, green because it's all colors except yellow. Then I still need to update my Champa deck, and I'll get that out to you guys as soon as I can. Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed the tech. Remember to rate, comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.